Hi everyone, welcome. A little bit earlier today because YouTube stuffed everything up again. And I have a bit of cold, so yeah, excuse me. I just thought I'd come on and early because you're all here anyway. Hi May! Happy birthday! Well, has it clicked over midnight yet for you? Is it your birthday yet? Hi guys, hi Laura, hey Abby, Barbara, hi. Miss Sparkle there, hello. Linda. I said to May that I would sing, but listen to me. I can't even breathe through my nose, girl. Alright, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear May May. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray! Congratulations, hon. I need to send you, how do you do your little heart thing there? I'm actually kind of shaky today because taking Ventolin and stuff for my asthma. Ah, that's okay. I don't mind. Hi, B. Welcome. I've got a little Vicks vapor drop. I've got my little nasal thing. You're so welcome, hun. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. I know, best singing ever. Oh dear. We've finished this one today. Excuse me. Which is kind of cool. So we're going to do some of the other one. I think we might have time for it. Because we've got next week. And so yeah, I think I might do this one as well, which was another freebie by the lovely Laura. And I've printed it on watercolor paper. I thought I might give these a go because I just brought them and I haven't opened them yet. So I really want to have a go at them. Hi guys. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Laura. Hi, Mousy Deb. Kimberly, hello. Welcome. Who else have we got coming in? Is that everyone? I haven't missed anyone. Nicole, hi. Nicola, I should say. Nicola. Hi, New Zealand. Yay. Welcome. So yeah, we're going to finish this one off. And I really like how the background came out. It looks really a lot like water, messy water. Hi, Christina, welcome. I'm having so much trouble with my Hannah Calzone image. I've already done one of them. And I'm doing one in Summer Nights too, and I'm just struggling with it. I just can't seem to get it right. I hate that. I hate it. Just see it so far. This is it so far. But I'm still not sure what to do I think I might do them like flames, the hair. But it's getting there. Slowly but surely. But oh my goodness, taking forever. Do you guys have that where you start a page and you just can't finish? I do all the time. The hair, I've played around with it so much it's not funny. I started to do like lots of texture lines like I would normally do hair like this, and it just doesn't look right because there's so many lines through it already, I think. Thanks, Maria. Welcome. Was that the one you did the other day, Laura? I loved it. It came up awesome. I'm so glad you finished it. Yeah, I can't seem to get into it. Yeah, and I painted the page with clear gesso first because I thought I was going to use markers, but markers don't actually work on clear gesso very well. It actually smudges and rubs off, so so yeah. So I couldn't do markers on it. I ended up using acrylic paint for the skin and some Posca pens and watercolors, and I've done some acrylic paint on the hair at the moment. Watercolor ground. Yeah, well, the gesso, I had to sand it back because it was a little bit rough for markers, but yeah, it just wiped off the page. It's kind of good though. Nothing, this bit here has gone through where I didn't cover it with gesso. Look at that spot, and on the back some of the paint went through, but whatever I do here, I'll just make sure to cover it up, so it shouldn't be too bad. But still working on it. I'm going to do green and I think maybe some pink red flowers, but as I said, I'm kind of stuck, and I've only got what, how many days left? 11 days left. Hi Helen, hi Lily, welcome. Hi Loretta, welcome. I'm full of cold today, so it is freezing here, Nicola, hence the cold. Hubby gave it to me, it's his fault, go blame him. And and YouTube, of course, and you know how many times I changed the time to the right time, and every time I went back to look at the watch page, it changed it back to the earlier time. So I ended up changing the time to like 10 o'clock, and it actually showed 9:30 in the end. It's weird. It took like half an hour off the time. It's weird. Do you know what? It only happens, I think, when I use the same stream, because there's an option to use the same stream, you know, stuff, and I think that's what's happened. But I think last week it did it as well. It started later. It said 10 o'clock instead of 9:30, so that was weird. Hi Judy, welcome. Yeah, it's weird. That's okay. We'll get over it, won't we? We're all here. We're all ready to go now. Yeah, actually, you're right, May. It says that I'm 10.5, but it's actually 11. Mine's plus 11 normally, because we're like, you know, miles ahead of everyone. All right. Yeah, but when I clicked on the time zone, it says Melbourne, but obviously it's not right. Anyhow, I have my mouth full now. I apologize. But we've got a really limited color palette today. I've got Prussian blue, cadmium orange, light phthalo green, and light red violet. And a white Prismacolor, white Posca pen, and a white gel pen. I don't know if I'll use both of them or one of them. Hi Jeremy, welcome. It's cold down under. I'm not sure what the temp is. Let me have a look. It is currently 9.8. degrees Celsius. Well, it says 10.9 for Melbourne. It's actually going to be a sunny one today. It's been raining all week. It looks like it's going to be nice up until next week. It's going to pour with rain all week. Cold, wet. Ugh. Cold and wet. Maybe it's the daylight savings thing, May. Oh, Loretta. We've actually had storms here. It's not like us to get storms at this time of the year. We had hail the other day. Weird. Very weird. So we'll wait a couple of minutes before we get started because I was early. We better wait for 9:30 for those that think it's still at 9:30. But I'm looking forward to finishing this one off. It's ended up coming out awesome. Oops. I'm so clumsy when I'm sick. How about you guys? I drop things all the time. Nicola, cold, cold, cold. She's getting there. She is. Laura. It's weird, isn't it, mate? I think they've just stuffed it all up. Oh, Helen. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Well, I'm a bit shaky today because I've had Ventolin for my asthma. So, you'll see me. I'm sure I'll be fine once I actually put pencil to paper. Huh? Even Facebook events aren't working properly. It's so weird. I went in this morning and changed it back from 9:30 till 11:30 because it had changed it to 9:30 till 12:30. I was like, what the? And now it's telling me 10 o'clock. It's just weird. Hi, Sky. Welcome. Hi, Dharma. Welcome. Oh, Texas. Hi, Maritza. Welcome. I've got some people coming in. We've just been chatting about nothing really. Talking about doing this one after because we're going to be finished a week early. This image is also free at the moment. It is only for the 4 weeks, so make sure you grab it now. The links are in the description. I'll also pop a couple of links up here for you as well. Oh, I've still got a whole heap of old stuff here. Let me just get rid of that. Alright. Now here we go. Nope. I don't have it. Laura, why don't I have it? It's not here. It's in the description below the video, guys. Oh, maybe it's not. Did I put it on the I can't remember. A moment. I'm having a moment. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I could have sworn that we, I don't know, all the links, everything's in the description below anyway. I think I've posted everything on my Patreon page as public, so you can see it there. Yes, and they're in the description as well. That's right. Linda, hi. I'm having a crazy day today. Hi, Melanie, welcome. Hi, Melissa, welcome. I always get stuck watching other things. I was watching Sammy last night, and something popped up on my thing, and I'm like, oh, what's this? And I just get lost. All right, so we've got everyone starting to drop in now, so let's let's talk about it. Hi, Boris, welcome. Let's talk about this, eh? Again, excuse my voice and my nose. But today we're going to finish off this little beauty. What is that? A little bit of fluff. Well, that's all right then. I'm really impressed how it came out. This is the Neenah Classic Crest Solar White paper, the super smooth. And it did get a little wrinkly, but I just stuck it underneath my board for a bit and it seemed to clear up fine. So it was good. And because there wasn't a lot of water mixed with it, it didn't compromise the paper at all, which is cool too. Because that's the worry with Neenah. It doesn't like water very much at all. Super cute. Oh, we don't have tornadoes here really, so well, we get cyclones, but up the top end of Australia we don't get them down here. I'm down near Tasmania, so you know it's cold and lonely. Yeah, stay safe. It was so nice to see Sammy. Ah, we've had a couple of earthquakes here, little ones. Some that you don't even realize they've happened. They're like a little rumble and that's about it. One of them, I was at the drive-in with my kids and I was telling them off because they were rocking the car and they're all like, we're sitting still, Mum. It was an earthquake. We just, you know, felt like the car was moving. But no, nothing really bad here, which is good. It is good. Sure, I'll have some heat. Oh, there you go, Linda. I love a good storm. Just gonna zoom in. Too much. Too much. Hi, Holly. Now, I'm in Victoria, which is above Tassie, but we're right at the bottom with Tassie. You know, if we were giant, we could just sort of leap across to Tassie. So I'm going to start with light red violet today. Hi, Cats. Welcome. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I know. New Zealand's bad. Oh, I got a bit of a smudgy there. Looks like I tried to erase it already. Yeah, it's alright. It'll be covered over. So we're going to add a little bit of this. I'm just going to do light pressure to start with, and then I'll go and do it full when I finish it all off. I've just gone on the left side and just underneath each of those little parts on there. The little unicorn thing. Seacorn. Seacorn. I'm just going to come around all of the shadows now. So laying this down over all the shadow lines. Just coming a little bit further out too, so we can see it. So we can see the colour. Look at that. He's going to look pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to see it finished. Because, I don't know, when you're doing an image like this, and you kind of have an idea of how it's going to come out, but it's really nice to see it finished. Yeah. No worries, Nicola. Laura, thank you. Oh no, that must be scary. We've had a few floods here, but I don't know, Victoria misses out on a lot of that. I feel like we're lucky. We're in a lucky state. Oh gosh, it's really hard to keep my head down without my nose running everywhere. It sounds terrible. Oh dear. Just coming underneath each of these little, I'm just going to call them sections because they're little portions of the body. It's actually usually really soft on their belly and they have a harder back. Oh, I love polys. I really do. Although I'm doing my own piece of artwork at the moment, and I'm using the Pablos. Pablos are pretty high on my list. They're lovely pencils. And they're very similar to Polychromos actually. I think that the Polychromos needs a skin color, an apricot. They have like flesh, and medium flesh and dark flesh are like pink, not flesh colored. But I really think that they need to add some sort of apricot color. It's the only color that's not really in the set. Like a peach or, yeah. Holly, that's what Sammy wants me to do. She said, ask Belinda if she's got tissue stuff up her nose tomorrow. No, I don't. I'll just keep sniffing. Sorry, it's rude, isn't it? Hi, Rochelle. Got my little thing of hand sanitizer too. Stick some little stick some you know, earplugs there or something. Gosh, should be coming out of my ears then. And one of my eardrums is pretty much non-existent, so I could imagine what would happen. It'd just come out my ear. Gross. Isn't it funny? Everybody hates colds because they're so gross. Just yucky. It reminds me of an episode of Young Ones. The Young Ones, did anyone ever watch that? It's an old English show. Rick Mail. I can't remember the other characters' names. But there was an episode called Sick. It was hilarious. Yeah, sure. We don't shop at Coles that often, but yeah, I will. And I still got those other little characters for you. You need to drop in and grab them too. Sitting in my little box of goodies. The little rubber sticky things that you needed. I don't remember which ones it was, but it's not. I need to change my chat. It's on top chat, guys. There we go. I've changed it. Oh, awesome, Linda. Oh, Rochelle, they are awesome. So I went down to the art shop to the art shop is a shop here in Bayswater, not very close to me actually. It's about a half-hour drive. But they put up on their Facebook page that they had some shelves that they were giving away for free. And I was like, awesome, I'll see you first thing in the morning. And I get down there, there's nothing left. I'm so upset. Do you guys have any, do you have storage problems? I have storage problems. I like to be able to get to everything when I'm streaming, and it's so hard to do when you've got, you know, it all packed away in drawers, and yeah, it's hard. I'm just sort of lining around the bottom of the tail. I did. Sorry, Linda. I didn't get much. I just got some refills. And what else did I get? Oh, I got the Caran Dash. I got one of these things for my museums and neo colors. I also picked up a couple more gelatos. I've been playing with these in my art journal. I don't know, I think that's all I picked up. And refills, of course. Alright. Yeah, well, I'm the same, Melissa. I want new tissue. Excuse me. I got a filing cabinet next to me that's full of pencil folders. But I've got a few boxes of pencils as well, so they're sitting at the back and it's hard to get to them. And then I want my markers and my refills handy, because when I'm using my markers and I run out, I want to be able to grab the refills easier. But then I've got 2 screens, a computer on my desk as well. I don't have much room. I use Prussian blue now. I think it's almost time for me to get another throat lozenge. This one's nearly gone. I'm just going to come over the top of it and just extend a little bit further out so that we're starting to bridge all the gaps. So we want to start to slowly fill it in. Actually, somebody asked a question in my group the other day about blending large areas of skin. And there was a few tips that I gave. One, try to keep a consistent pressure. 2, keep your pencil on the same angle and don't put too much pressure down at once, so that you can come back over and do more layers. I think mostly people put too much pressure on at the start, and they don't put enough shadows in, so they're trying to fill a whole section of skin without having enough shadow. It's a lot harder to fill out, you know, that whole area of cheek if there was nothing else in there. So making sure you've got plenty of shadows. And then when you gradually build up on those shadows, there isn't really as much skin to cover. Oh gosh, my voice is starting to go now too. Funny. Oh, Laura, I've got a whole drawer full of acrylics. I've got matte acrylics and satin acrylics. So I've got the matte ones in a separate drawer, the satin ones in a different drawer. But it's so hard to see what they are. I went and coloured all the lids of some of them so that I could put them up a certain way and be able to see them. But gosh, it is so hard. I noticed that they have got holes in the top of the, like in the ends of the bottle, so I thought maybe I need a rack to just hang them all on. That would be good. And then you see other people's studios and how they store things, and you're like, oh, I wish mine looked like that. Just coming down the side of the horn. So we're just gradually filling it in. Hi Mia, welcome. Oh no, Loretta. Oh, my hubby's had it for a couple of days and yeah, it just hit me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh dear. I think I'm going to do it again. Oh dear. Oh, I can't even see, my eyes are watering so much. Oh dear. It'll work out. It always does. So good to have all those blessings, though. Yeah, I'll take it. My hubby gave it to me. Hopefully it'll be gone by then, Linda. I'm going to have dry, sore hands from the sanitizer and oily lips from the aloe vera tissues. I know, right, Laura? It was so nice of him. Okay, I think I'm over that little session. It's not too bad. Like, you know, there are colds when your nose just runs so much you can't even put your head down. So it's not that bad, which is good. But bad enough to make me sneeze and cough. I'm going to use the light phthalo green next. Now we're going to kind of build in a little bit of a highlight in the middle of his body. So I don't want to go all the way in to the middle, so I kind of want to stop. And leave a highlight in the middle just like that. You can see that okay. So we're just leaving a highlight down the middle of him. I'm just gonna, oh gosh, put a little bit more of that light red violet. Just gonna extend that down a little bit, I think. Just fill that gap in a little bit more. That's a bit better because I want to leave a little bit of a white space there if I can. Just going over it a few times just to flatten the tooth off a bit. Gotta sneeze again, I think. Love the horn. Alright, back to it. So we want to leave a highlight sort of close to the top here, so I'm just going to sort of stop there. Just go around this eye a little bit. So because I've done light pressure on those other colours, I could now go over those and burnish them down if I wanted to. I'm just going to leave it light for now. I think I might come back in with the pink a little bit more. I think it's being overtaken by the blue a little bit. So but I've left a little bit of a highlight on top of the head there. doing the same on these little fins at the back. Gosh, with all the sneezing and the coughing and spluttering in between, it's going to take me longer, isn't it? I don't think I went over these bits with the blue yet either. I missed some. Just trying to keep a highlight section on each of them. Might be hard to see in this light. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down close to the bottom, but I'm making sure I leave a gap in the middle there. So we can put in that yellow, just a little bit of orange to make it pop out of. Because we've got so much blue here, I figured that we needed a little bit more orange in there just to stand out from everything else. Bit of a contrasting colour. What colour? The green? The green's your favourite? Oh, see you, Sky. Have a great time. Mine's home today too, actually. Not like I could do much with him with a cold. Oh. Yeah, I need to leave a space, so I'm just going to erase that. I just thought I'd see what it would look like if I'm just going to go down the middle of the tail and add a gap. Sometimes you just got to try it. Oh gosh, I'm concentrating really hard. No, it's just terrible. Oh dear. It's wonderful. So that sort of highlight section's now extended around the tail, so I've just done that all around. Oh, we forgot the little hornies up here. Better do that too, hey? Alright. Yeah, I love my eraser. Oh, missed a bit. Wait, we missed a bit. Alright, I want to put a little bit more pink, I think. So I've got that light red violet. Well, it's sort of purple pink, isn't it? Just going back over. So I finally watched Stranger Things. I binge watched it. I'd seen season 1, so I got a free trial of Netflix and binge watched it. Quite enjoyed it. And I watched 12 Monkeys last night. You know, I've seen it, parts of it before, but never actually sat and watched the whole movie, and it was actually quite sad. I'm just starting to increase the depths now. Oh, it was good. Gary was asking what our favourite characters were. I have to say that Steve was pretty cool. Oh, I went over the highlight. That's alright, we'll re-put that in. Don't be scared to try different colours together. This is a pretty awesome mixture. I quite like these together. Stranger Things. No, Stranger Things is about a town that has problems with a crossing over dimension, alternate dimension, and weird things happen. Just using the Prussian blue again, just to deepen those, and then I'll go back in with that phthalo green and just push down the tooth of the paper and get it all blended. And we'll get a little bit of white in there too, and a bit of orange. What are we talking about? Uh-oh. Oh, Linda, I loved The Last Witch Hunter. I love Vin Diesel though. He's one of my faves. Bless me again. Send it over. Nicola, welcome back. Older Prismacolors that the cores are broken. Look, you can try putting them in the oven. I tried it, but it doesn't work. It's supposed to, the idea is that they're supposed to melt back together, but once they're done, they're done. Anyone watch Seinfeld when it was out? You're so good looking. Inside joke if you watched it. Oh dear. Now I've lost track of where I was. I hate that. The hand sanitizer is making me high. Woohoo! Just going around all these. Oh, look what I did. Again. Just separate that. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I can go in with the green again. Hot car for a week. Yeah, I put mine in the oven and it didn't work. I still... Thanks. Wait. Yeah, I watched, is it Bailey? Bailey something. She's an art tuber. I draw drunk. It was so funny. I don't drink, so I couldn't do that. I could get high on hand sanitizer though. Oh dear. Yeah, that's funny. I'm just flattening off most of the tooth now. I'm going to use some of the white Prismacolor just to get rid of or flatten off the rest of the tooth. But I try and get as much as I can with this colour so it's nice and vibrant. Leaving my highlight gaps. He's so cute. He's kind of pearly looking now, isn't he? I like that pearly look. My markers don't smell. It's funny though because I'm not getting brown. This is the hand sanitizer I'm using. It stinks. Kills 99% of germs. Flammable. Ooh. Alcohol. Fragrance. Oh, it's got all these chemicals in it. That's horrible. Just wash my hands with brandy. Brandy kills everything. Alright. Let's add in our... Actually, no, before we do that, let's do the white. So we've got all that nice and smooth. Got white, Prismacolor white, because it's creamy and soft and it blends the colour in better. The white Polychromos is good for like detailing because it's a harder, firmer pencil. But it's not good. It's not that great for blending. I find it too hard. Just blending all those lighter sections that I left. We've actually nearly finished, by the way. It's going well. Hi Kenny, welcome. Actually, I use it. My white poly is actually tiny. I was looking at it the other day and I'm like, I must have used it on something. Look at it. It's tiny. So yeah, I have used it a bit, but I use it for more like detailing, so hard white lines and things. Hair, for fine lines in hair, especially on tan tone paper. You're all too quiet. Hey Cheryl, welcome. Rochelle, hi Beryl. Thanks, Abby. That's your new name, Rochelle's calling you Beryl from now on. So for those wondering if you can use wax and oil base together, the answer is yes. That's what I'm doing right now. It is a question I get asked often. You can use anything with anything. Doesn't necessarily mean it's all going to work, but you could certainly try. The only thing that I'd be careful of is doing marker over pencils, because you'll block up your nibs. If you're happy to replace them, then go ahead. Just running all the way down the tail. I think it's getting close to needing to sneeze again here. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Now I've got orange. This is cadmium orange. Uh-oh. Yeah, Luminance is good. Yeah, it's wax-based as well. Luminance is good, but I find it a little bit more opaque than the Prismacolor. So if I want something to look a lot wider or lighter, I'll use the Caran white. Luminance white, I should say. And I use the Prismacolor probably more. One of the reasons is because it's got a thinner lead. You can get finer details with it. But I do like the Luminance as well. So I've got cadmium orange, and this is the contrast bit that I wanted to add to get it to sort of pop out from the rest of it. And I'm going to add a little bit into the highlights of this little dude. A bit on the bottom. There we go. And just coming down the middle. Because we've already done a layer of the white pencil, I'm just sort of glazing it over the top. Hi Nichols, welcome. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the snotty bunch. Well, I am anyway. Sniff, sniff, cough, cough, splatter, splatter, sneeze. That's me. I'm just going to do a little bit around the outside edge. There we go. Done. Now. Oh, I had Vicks on my chest last night. I don't know what you guys call it. We call it Vicks. Just like petroleum jelly with menthol in it. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to use a little bit of black fine liner. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera there. Just gonna, this is a 0.3 multi-liner. I got a cheap version of these, but they smudge. They're weird. And I'm going to use my little 0.5, oh, my little 5, number 5, which is actually a 0.3 jelly roll. And in the highlight in his eye. And I just want to add some little, actually I might use, no, it should work. I just want to put some little white highlight spots here. It's okay. Yeah. Did you know if you put Vicks on the bottom of your feet too, it really helps at night before going to bed? Put Vicks on the bottom of your feet. You absorb a lot in your feet. It works wonders. I think it probably would have been worse if Cameron hadn't made me a honey lemon drink last night. Announcement time. We've already sung happy birthday. I sung in my nasally voice right at the start of the stream. Because I felt like being nice. You missed it. Oh dear. Just going to put a couple of white spots on the outside of these little fins, make them look a little bit more forward. You missed it. I'm using a Posca pen now. Let's make some more bubbles, shall we? Alright, we're going to fix these bubbles up too and bring them out into our water. I think there was bubbles here, but I didn't keep track of where they were. So we're just going to put them wherever we feel like they need to go. Some more up here. Pretty sure there was a couple down here, but we'll put a few in anyway. Ah, look at the bubbles. Let's put a couple more in here. Oh, it's a rough surface in here. I'll just zoom out a bit. I also want to put some little lines in there as well. I might use, I've got a normal Uni-Ball gel pen. Excuse me, Signo Uni-Ball. Just going to go and put a little bit of a highlight line in those bubbles. Just kind of a little curve around the edge of the bubble. Similar to my true diddle. And my pen doesn't want to work. Doesn't like the rough acrylic, I don't think. It's having a hard time. Come on, there you are. Over here. I think we're done. What do you guys think? I think she's awesome. Thank you so much, Laura. I think I need bubbles here, though. I think I need something here. Of course, yours is way better. Oh dear. I did see Ver's version of this too. She's an awesome colorist. I love how we all have different interpretations of it. Oh, let's put some shinies on here. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks, guys. I think she's come out awesome. You never know who's going to appear when we do stuff like this. Could be anybody. And I think she's come out beautiful. Need some more dots just in here. Some little bubbles up to the top there. And a couple of bigger ones. Woohoo! Yep, I'm happy with that. Of course, we could do that. Oh. Of course we can. Oh dear. Of course we can. Alright, I'm going to go and grab myself a drink, and I'm going to put the giveaway rules up, and then I'm not going to read them out today. I just don't think I can. But let's watch the giveaway rules, and let's do a couple of giveaways, because you're all awesome. And because the lovely Laura has 2 to give away. Hi Elaine. Hi Sherry. Hi Donna. Welcome guys. Hi Caran. You know the rules. I'm putting them on anyway. Sniffle, sniffle. Cough, cough. Yeah, it's a bit like that. That's what the rules on, guys. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to grab a drink. I've got a drink. I've got a, you know, one of those things. And I've got my little inhaler. Yes, make sure you're on live chat. That's the biggest one. And Laura said that we could do 2. Yay. Now, Shadow has run away because she hates it when I sneeze and cough. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen. So she's sitting over on the couch just staring at me right now. She's like, I'm not coming near you because you're making too much noise. Alright guys, when you're ready, pop up ready in the, you know, that thing over there, the chat box. I will be drawing a number between 1 and 100, and I'm going to do it on random.org. Where is it? And it's for an image of your choice from Laura's Etsy store. We'll do one first, and then we'll do another one for the second one, yeah? Alright guys, here we go. And we're gonna have a play with this, hey? I really love that seahorse. It looks awesome. We're gonna have a play with these today. I haven't opened them, but we're gonna have a play. Oh goodness me, I should put my timer on. Oh, I'm slow today. I'll give you another minute. Oh. Do you want me to do them? Yeah, we'll shush for a minute. I'm not going to ask a question yet. I'll wait till we draw this winner. I'm supposed to post this too, so I'll just post that while you're all waiting. Alright guys, almost time. And stop. Okay. Random.org. And the winning number is number 17. So whoever's closest without going over it. I had Abby with 13 and everyone else was over. So that was number 17. Yep. It's not. Abby! Woohoo! Now, Laura, did you want me to do the other one now, or should we do it at the end? We've still got an hour, so... Now? Okay, we'll do another one. Do you all want to choose numbers again? Congratulations, Abby. I will contact you. Alright. Should we do some new numbers? Do you want to do new numbers? Yep. All right, let's do new numbers. When I write the word go. Okay, all right. Here we go. Ready? This time I'm setting my alarm. Got a minute. Wendy, I will. I've got not much else to do, but I feel sorry for myself, so I might as well be on here having fun with you guys, eh? I'm just going to be a child and try to open this box. But, you know, everything's child-proof, so I can't open child-proof things. I couldn't get these from Australia in any Australian stores. I did end up getting it on sale. They were on special. Oh wow, look at all those colours. So do they have their own individual colours written on them? No. Oh, that's frustrating. Are they all different colours? Some of those look like they're the same colour. That's interesting. I can see at least 3 or 4 colours that are exactly the same. So it's 100, but they're not all the same. But they're all... okay. They're doubled up. Is that right? Interesting. Anyway, I'm talking to myself. That was so much fun. Okay. Alright, now let's draw it again. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to refresh that page so it starts again. And here we go. Number 48. 48. So whoever's closest without going over. Holly, you got exactly 48. Yay! Congratulations. Both of you ladies, if you pop over to Laura's shop, find an image that you want, send me a Facebook message with your email and the image that you would like, and I will send it all off to Laura. Big, huge thank you to Laura for doing that giveaway and all the rest of them. and giving us these beautiful images too. Look at them. They're all awesome. We still have next week, so I'm going to start this one and I'm going to play with some super tips. I've loved it. I love it. I've had so much fun. And as I said, I prefer to be here with you guys now than sooking and feeling sorry for myself. It looks like some of these are doubled up, so they're not all exactly the same colour. Are they supposed to be? I don't even know. Contents and colours may vary, but there definitely looks like there's 2 blacks. In fact, it looks like there's 50 colours and they're doubled up. Yours says different colours. All different? Who else? Who else has got them? It doesn't say different colours on the box. It just says this pack comes in a variety of 100 colours. See, it doesn't say there. And these look like, it looks like it's been mirrored, like this side the same as this side. But see, that colour looks like the same as that colour, and that colour looks the same as that, and that looks the same as that, and that looks, do you know what I mean? Like, they look like the same, opposites. The big boo-boo about it is that there's no numbers or colours, which is a bummer. But see, they look like they're the same colour. They're slightly different. That lid's slightly darker. Alright, where's another one that looked similar? Oh, the blacks. There's 3 different. Let me look in the light. See, I'm not in the light there. They are different. Look, that's really dark. That's a little bit lighter, and that's lighter. It's hard to see in this particular light, but they are different. Let's do a swatch test. Let me grab some paper. Here we go. I'm going to use the Canson extra large watercolor. This is the 9x12, and I'm using the smoother side because I don't like the roughness of the other side. So here in Australia we can only get the 50 pack. We can't get this pack. So I did get mine from Sale, which is like for those in Australia, it's like Catch of the Day and what's another one? There's another one like Catch of the Day. But yeah, it's called Sale. That's what it looks like. And let me see if they've still got them. Crayola. Super Tips. They have, it doesn't look like they've still got them. Super Tip. Oh, yep, they've still got them. There you go. $35 Australian. Excuse me, snort. So if you are looking for them in Australia, you can still get them on Sale. And you can get them from Amazon US, I think. That's Australian dollars, so well, Mia, next time I want some, I'll get them from you. Oh dear. Alright, let's start with some of these darker colours. Obviously they're not going to be in order because they're all over the place. They're all over the shop in the box. Let's do the greys and blacks first. Is that grey or blue? I think it's a grey. Hey, this one's got a metallic lid. Let's try that one first. Is that metallic? I can't tell. Oh, there you go. They must have got rid of them. Maybe they're phasing them out. Because when I emailed them about my pencils, they said that they didn't have them anymore. Well, they actually said that Sale had brought them from their warehouse. So and this is why I brought them. Because that's a hell of a lot cheaper than Tombow markers. $5.50 a pen here. Alright, let's go. I probably need to make these a little bit smaller because there is 100 markers after all. They're not in colour order, by the way. Oh, that's actually blue, not grey. Good to know. Same with, they look exactly the same. The lids are darker. It is slightly darker. I think if you mix it with water, it's not going to be much darker. Alright, these are the ones with the black coloured lids, so that's the lightest. It's darker again. Yeah, they are different. I'm just going to mix them with water too, because that's why I brought them. Although I'm shaking too much, so let me just grab a normal brush. I can't squeeze the water brush pen. I've got no strength. I'll just grab a watercolour brush. Yeah. Looks like a fine one. At this one. And I've got water. Awesome. Alright, let's try that again. See, I love the Tombow markers and how they look with water. And yeah, I can't remember who I was watching. It might have been Dee actually. And she was showing how she can mix them with water, and I was like, oh, I'm going to try them. I probably won't use them for anything but watercolour. Oh, they're really nice. Who would have thunk, hey? Something so cheap. Alright, let's do some browns. Oh, there's a few browns in here. Oh, I'm liking. I have, how many Tombows do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Tombow markers. I've been collecting them. Slowly collecting them. But at $5.50 a pop, 2 markers is enough when I went shopping. This time round anyway. Oh, need a bit more water. Ah! Sorry. Hi Kimmy, welcome. I think the only downfall is I don't have numbers. I could make them all up, couldn't I? Let's make them up. Oh, that's so pretty. That's like mahogany. This looks like a red, not a brown. Put that over there. It's like a chocolate. Actually, it's almost umber, that one. It's got a bit of yellow in it. I wonder how colour fast these are. Because that's the only other thing that, you know, if you're using them to do a an art piece, how long will the colour last?
No worries, Helen. Thank you so much for coming. Bye, Elaine. So you put washi tape on yours? On these or on something else? Are you talking about the Crayolas or what? Tell me, please. Oh, these look like peachy colours. The one's like more pink than the other. These three here so far look good for skin. Oh my gosh. So sorry about my snotties. They look pretty for skin colours. No. Yeah. Oh, so you have them too. How do you know how colour fast they are? Have you had any fading or anything like that? I mean, they are kids' washable pencils, markers, I should say. Wonder if Crayola ever thought that there would be so much business. Oh, that's purple. There'd be so much business in their kids' range. They fade. So if you're going to be doing a piece that of your own that you'll be selling, you're better off getting proper watercolors that have a light fast rating. But for journaling and things, I think they're fine. Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm not sure whether to just go into the pinks now or what. Let's just do that. That's green. Oh, they got little boxes in them. That is cool. Let me pull them out. See? The pencils had the same thing. Excuse me. Okay. I'm just going to put them all back in the box here so I have more room. Goodness me. I do think that's more blue than grey, but I can't get them in the box properly. Oh, that's because one of them was upside down. Oh man. Let's keep going. Depends on what I'm using. When I'm using pastels, I do, but usually that's the only time I'll spray them. I did have to spray my little doggy that I just finished drawing, and I'm going to have to spray the one I'm using now too because it's smudgy. Ugh, that's red. Some pretty pinks in here. I've got the Mikador workable fixative I've been using, and it's been alright so far. I'm doing a Rottweiler at the moment. He's looking awesome. Yeah, I'll show you the difference between one of these and a Tombow. This is a Tombow here, pink one. Look how vibrant that is. I love the Tombows, I really do. I want to get them all eventually. But yeah, that's a pink Tombow. It's almost neon. I'm just going to write that on there so I know when I'm looking at the list later. Let's go reds. As I said, they're not in order. I'm just that's cool. Just plain. Could be okay for lettering. Oh, night, Rochelle. I brought my spray from the art shop in Bayswater. There was heaps of different ones there, but I thought that one was pretty affordable, so there's probably better ones. I did. Yeah, Tombows are the best. Something that I'd love to have. Oh, that's a pretty colour. It's like a coral colour, that one. And that's like a vermilion. Bright red. Got a bit of orange to it, that one. Coming into oranges now. They're pretty. Loads of different colours. I'm just taking some out and putting some back in. I'm kind of coming into yellows now. Oh, well, that's just brown. Oh, cool, Linda. Let me know how much you want for it, sweetie. That would be awesome, Linda. I actually brought a full set of Inktense pencils off a friend of mine who doesn't use them anymore. That was nice. I'm always on the lookout. It's like mustardy colours. Mustardy. You know what I mean. Sniff, sniff, snort, snort again. Oh, I can't get the lids off. Talk about no strength today. My hands are just totally shot. Alright, almost done the yellows. The yellows are pretty. Do you know I find that yellow is one of the only colours that seems to work in every single brand. It usually is really nice. Yellow must be easy to make. I'm going to go into green and blues next. So we've got some olive sort of colours. That's kind of cool. There's actually dark, a medium and a light in the same tone. Good for blending. Yeah, sure I can. I love swatching. Alright, what have we got? Let's go greens. Just done those. Is that blue or green? That is the question. And then I've got, look at all the greens! Oh my god! Oops. There's so many. And that's a purple. You can go back in the purple part. Look at them all. It's kind of awesome. That looks like a greyish kind of green. That is grey. Should have gone up in the greys, that one. There's so many. Oh, see you, Linda, honey. Message me so I know how much I owe you. Yeah, this is the XL Tombow. This is the Canson XL watercolor. It's fairly cheap. I quite like it. I use the smooth side usually. There's a couple of different sides to it, so there's some interesting greens in here. I think that is blue. A whole heap of blue greens. It looks like a blue-green colour. Maybe that could be a bit... Gian, where are you from? I had trouble getting them. I ended up getting them from a website here in Australia. They were on Amazon, but somebody just said that they're not available on Amazon anymore, which is a shame. You could try Crayola directly. When I messaged them about my pencils, they said that they told me who had brought the 100 packs, so I could go looking for them. That's a pretty green. And I accidentally mixed some of that because I didn't wash the brush enough. I'm not going to have enough paper left. I'll have to go smaller. Let's do smaller now. Because I've still got all the blues and the purples to go. Now that the Tombow one is dry, I'll show you the difference. Probably too much water for that little section. Okay, so that's a Tombow. The colour is so rich. I'm a bit quiet here. Need a drink again. Try Crayola. Are you from the US, Jan? Why not? Don't like swatching. I didn't intend to swatch all of these, but I can't really colour a picture with them if I don't know what colours are there. But now that I've done them all, there's no numbers on them, so that's not really going to help me either. But I've got an idea at least. It wasn't very smart of me, was it? It's alright. It's alright. I've got a cold. I've got an excuse. Agree. Hi Beth Ann, welcome. I'm just swatching 100 super tips, and because I'm not very well organised, I did the really large swatches at the top and then realised I still had quite a few pencils or markers to do. I didn't think it out very well. I guess I wasn't sure I was going to finish the Seacorn today. Alright, that's all of the greens. Now I've got blues and purples. There's actually not many blues compared to green. Not many. There was a couple that were kind of grey, wasn't there? Just find those. Oh. Sorry, let me just put some of these away because they're all in the way here. I think I may have skipped one. Don't ask. Don't know how. I'm not going to count them to see if I missed it. I'm just putting them back in the little yellow boxes that were inside the box. Alright, looking good. Let's do the blues. We'll do the green blues first. We just thought we'd swatch them and we'd colour an image with them in a little minute. Or we'll start one anyway because I won't have time to finish. And, what a pain. Back on camera there. Super tips mixed with water because I'm going to use them like watercolors. I'm not going to use them as actual markers. Better wash my brush in between. my lovely shadow decided that she would push. This is a really heavy vase, right? And I had it sitting on my desk and I thought, yep, that'll be safe there. She won't be able to push that off. Well, she deliberately sat with her paw pushing on it until it fell on the floor with dirty water in it. She's like a child, I swear. And you don't pay attention to me, I'm going to just mess things up. She's also pinched one of my little beauty blender things I brought to blend my pastels with. So I'm going to have to do a bit of a search for that now. These are kind of coming into blue green and a bit more blue each time I get in. Shadow rocks. Shadows are bright. She definitely belongs in my family though. She's a shocker. She's so much like us all. It's good when you get pets that suit your family's personality. Very strong, kitty. Kenny, they're not alcohol Tombow ones? Tombows, no. These Tombows are water-based. The jewel tip markers are water-based. That's what I just used on up here. This one. If they were alcohol-based, they wouldn't blend with water over the top of them. Hi, Hillary. Welcome. I've left enough room for purples. Yay! Oh, that's pretty. Nice royal blue. This looks like a Prussian blue. Ah, they've got new ones, do they? Cool. The ones that Kenny gave me, these are good too, for water, or I'm not sure if they work on this paper. They work on some papers really well. There you go. And these are quite reasonably priced. Oh, they are? My daughter wants some of those. She's a little art freak. She's going to be as bad as me. I just smudged my hand over that. It's like a lavender. Well, we've got a big choice of colours to use. They got bigger again. It's purple. It's got to be bigger. Excuse me, sniff, sniff. Well, that's pretty. I'm going to have to re-swatch these. You do know this, right? And I'm going to have to go and number them all first. Oh, that's more of a blue than a purple. I'm going to number them all. and then I'll re-swatch them with the numbers so then I can see the relevant colours. This is really just a test today. And there you have it. 100 brush tip markers. 100 super tip markers, I should say. What do you guys think? Awesome. There's them all back in their box. What are the same colours? Oh, keep dripping my towel. Look at them all. Pretties. I love this. Look at that. Let's do the background purple. We'll use that blue first. I might need a bigger brush. Need a bigger brush. That will do. Very pretty. I like it a lot. Let's add some lighter purple in there too. Oh, hello Posty. Super tip markers, Felicia, welcome. I just thought we'd give them a go. I have no idea what I'm doing either, guys. This is kind of impromptu. I did just open those markers, so if it doesn't turn out, then we can start a different one next week. But so far, it's looking pretty. Just swishing that ink around a little bit. Let me just move my page in. Let's use a lighter purple for maybe this one. Remembering the colours is not going to be easy. So this image is also a freebie that Laura's given us, so pop in the description and check that out. Oh, that's too light for that. Bugger. Yeah. I'm going to start with the lighter colour around here because it's a lot lighter. It's going to be harder to blend it into that darker colour. So we'll start with this one and then go over it with the lighter. Just putting plenty of water on it and bringing out the edges a little bit too. to blend it out. So just putting some water on the outside and then coming over and pushing it out so that it bleeds out into that area. I hope that makes sense. I could be delusional and I'm not making any sense at all, but hopefully I'm helping. Not too high. A little bit more. Sometimes I've brought stuff and I've not liked it, so I haven't used it. So that's not what you're meaning. Everybody's got different tastes. Look how that's bled out. That actually looks quite cool, doesn't it? Bit of an accident there. Come over this colour. Go over water and it does that. Just trying to wet the very edge of it, just so it blends out or bleeds out over the other colour a little bit too. It kind of looks like fluffy clouds where they're bleeding in together. It's quite cool. I love watercolour. Watercolour comes out awesome. I don't do enough of it. Oh look, some drips of water gone on there. That looks cool. Got some little spotties on my page now. Felissimo. What's Felissimo? Dark. Is that? This is why I like watercolor, because you can be so rough. I'm a child. These things amuse me. Oh, okay, yeah. I saw those. I think they were quite expensive. And I'd want to know what they were like beforehand, and can you buy them in open stock, and yeah. Just going into the lighter colour. Oh wow, that's a problem. Where I went over the wet, it's not blending. Can you see that? Paper was wet there. It's absorbed into the paper too quickly. So we got a big dark line there now. Well, that's a poop. Isn't it? Poop. It's alright. We'll wait for it to dry and we'll do a darker layer over the top. That's so weird. What are you doing? Get back down there. Move, watercolor, move. Time to sneeze. So sorry, guys. Hi, Felicia. Welcome. Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay. I just haven't got them all yet. Thank you. Hand sanitizer again. Here I go. Oh, dear. Paper. Stop it. I'm just trying to conceal my little lines a little bit here. It didn't blend too well. Yeah, it's kind of sad the Copic Queen doesn't have a full set of Copics yet. I've just been concentrating on getting refills for the ones I have. We definitely need darker colour in this side, so I think we'll use my yogurt lid, my yogurt tub lid here, and I'm going to put that, what is that? It had something sticky on it. Look at that. Let's just give that a scribble. Want lots on there. Cover the whole lid up. And let's just collect it, shall we? Collect it. Come on. And this side. It's happening, isn't it? Slowly. It's happening slowly. Just collecting up some ink to do this a bit darker. And I've run out, so there's no water left there. Now I'm just going to clean that off, and I'm going to put some of that brighter pinky purple on because it's kind of fading out now. So just on my lid I've got that pinky purple colour. I don't know, what is it, a red violet? Yeah, it's a red violet. I'll put some more of that on. And then I probably should give up for today. I should go have a nap. Yeah, it's better. Shadow's still staring at me over on my couch. She's like, "You're gonna sneeze again, aren't you?" She hates it. It's funny, isn't it? Animals are so funny sometimes. We probably didn't need that lighter colour after all. I've ended up going over it anyway. It's all good. Doesn't make the picture if you don't try. Just building it up on top of itself now. Running out of colour here. Once this dries off, the paper flattens a bit too. It doesn't stay like bent like that. It flattens off. I really like this paper for that reason too. And it's pretty good with layering. Considering I'm using the smoother side, I'm just dabbing some water on to get some bleeding happening. I like that look. But yeah, this will look different when I come back next week because it'll be all dry. But next week we will do the rest of this one. Big happy birthday to May, and big thank you to Laura for today and the 2 giveaways. Congratulations to our winners. And I'm going to be back on Monday. Monday I'm doing an image from one of the Grimm fairy tale books. I'm not sure which one it's from, but I have a free image for everyone on Monday. And I'm going to go through the Zenoscope or Zenoscope, I don't know. Grimm fairy tales books. I've got 2 of them. So for those that don't like that skimpy clothing and revealing cleavage and things like that, that's what we're going to be doing. And thank you all for putting up with my soshy nose. So I'll finish this one. I'll scan it up and post it up for everyone to see. But I thank you all so very, very much for coming. You gave me a good laugh. I'm sure it won't last long. I'm sure I'll be fine. It is, yeah. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, awesome, Felicia. I'll be doing that on Monday, so you're all amazing. All right, I can't put that down because it's going to sit on top of there, so I will talk to you all very soon. Thanks again, and thank you so much, Laura. Bye, guys.